dos, y un, dos, tres, y... Bueno, sí.
Hi, everybody. It's Alita Hernandez here today with Nuestro Magazine. And I am honored to speak to my friend here for a long time and singer, artist, celebrating her 8th, I think, right? Is it 8th?
8th.
Hollywood Salsa Festival, Melina Almodóvar. Hola, la muñeca de la
Hi.
salsa.
Yes, Alida, gracias. I'm excited to be here with you. Are we doing Spanish or English? What are we
Lo
doing?
que salga. We'll do both. It's going to be Spanglish because me, you know, like they say, my Spanish sometimes is not too pretty.
Está bien. No problem. I'm excited to be here with you. Thank you for taking the time. I'm sorry I'm so crazy. I can't go to your studio, but it's 2 days
It's all
in.
good. I know. It's only a couple of days left for the Salsa Festival. So I see your lineup this year. We got Hernan Olivera, Frankie Ruiz Jr., and some many other ones there. If you want to talk about a little bit about the Salsa Festival. How did you start with the Salsa Festival? First of all, it's been 8 years now. So
yeah, we started in 2014. We didn't do it in 2020 and in 2021 because of the pandemic. So we came back last year stronger than ever. We had over 10,000 people all throughout the day. So that for us was an amazing feat. Well, really, the way the festival started was my friend Cristina Moinelo. She's my partner in this festival, the blonde that I'm always hanging out with. She had this idea of having, they were having like a concert series in Artspark. And she was like, hey, why don't we go and talk to this man, Manny Pila, and he's booking all these bands and stuff for the Artspark. And, you know, I think it would be great for you to go and play with your band. And so we went to talk to him, and he was so nice and everything. And we were just talking about the concert and all this. And I said, you know what, we should start a festival like El Día Nacional de la Salsa or something like that, like something that celebrates salsa music and you know, salsero culture like us, you know, que somos salsera. And I have always wanted to do something like that, which is dedicated only to salsa music, which is the music that I love. I am 100% salsera, o sea, me encanta la salsa, todo el mundo lo sabe. So I'm doing this really because of our culture, la salsa, lo que nosotros amamos. And also Cristina loves it as well. So I told her, I said, look, let's try to parlay this into a festival. And the city of Hollywood was really interested in doing that. So we did the first one, and in 2014, with only me, there was no other artists. We had other dancers, and I think you were there. I don't know, maybe you were there.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, a lot of people, we've been friends for a really long time, from like since I got here. I think it's been like 20 years or something.
Yeah, I've been here 23 years now. I met you when you were doing the Fiesta Patronales,
Imagínate, that was with Frank.
and all this stuff. And then I was like your little groupie. I would go see you where you were playing.
Yes.
I said, you're so good. What are you doing? You're so good. You're going to be big. Remember I told you? I said that to you like 20 years ago. I said, Melina, tú tienes una voz tremenda. Va a lograr y lograste, because now you're in Puerto Rico, you've been all over the place. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Just awesome, especially una mujer en la salsa, porque es bien difícil.
Yes, it is.
Bien difícil.
Yeah, and it's because of people like yourself. And excuse my dog, he's crazy. So it's like people from like yourself and that have really supported me, that every time I see them and you and are like, you can do it, you know, keep going, let's do it, you know, we're with you. That helps a lot. It helps a person and an artist to keep going, to you know, the support. When I see the support, it makes me want to keep doing more, you know, from you, from the community, from cities, you know, from other artists, you know, like Tito Puente Jr., from other artists like, you know, Puerto Rican Power, from, you know, it's a really big deal for me, because I always wanted to do this. This is like my dream. So for me, everybody that knows me knows that I'm all about keeping salsa alive and having, you know, all of us enjoy the music that we love and keeping it, you know, vigente, like up in a pedestal where it's supposed to be. And so for me, the city of Hollywood has been, integral, or whatever you want to say, so to make this happen every year. They've pushed for it. Sometimes when we have said, oh, but we don't want to do it, it's too hard, because it's a very difficult thing. It's not easy to do it. Cristina and I, we created a team. She does a part and I do a part. I do the musical part. She does the vendor part and the outside part. And that team really works. And so the first time we did it, the city was like, oh my gosh, we love it. Can you do it next year? And so we went, like poquito a poquito, slowly. Right. We started integrating more artists. We started doing the second one. We didn't have another artist. The same thing. I did it by myself. We would start at 5:00 in the afternoon. Now the event has grown to start at, 2:00 all the way to 11. We have a lot of different people that want to come, that want to be part. So for us, it's a great feat. We want to keep growing it if possible. It's very labor intensive.
Yes, it
and
is.
It's a lot of work. Yeah, but I love it. So no me estoy quejando.
No, está bueno. No, yo entiendo. It's not an easy. I've done festival myself. I did one in Miramar a couple of years ago before the pandemic. It's very difficult. So,
yes.
Yes. But, oh, somebody wants to say hi to you.
Hi, how are you? JC.
Messing up my interview. Go away. You want to come say hi.
Of course.
So yeah, we're here. I'm here at the studio. So at Studio 33. So
nice.
And trying to keep salsa alive too. Yes, definitely.
I have to. This is very
after all this, and after the festival and everything, I have an event Saturday. I got to see what time our event is here. It's a private event here, but I would like to come out to the festival during the day, at least get to see you and see, some of the festival and get to do some recording and things like that too. So we'll talk about that later.
Of course.
And
yes. Anything you want.
But I am really, it's really great to see that, you're a young woman, you're keeping the salsa alive. That's what we talked about a long time ago. Our boricuas out there that sometimes no apoyan, pero tú sabes cómo es la cosa. Los Latinos son difíciles. We're difficult, okay? We're just difficult sometimes. But there's so many people out there that support you and see how much you've grown and, still look beautiful as ever.
Oh,
so
this festival is gonna take my canas out. Like
yeah, well that's why I have color.
Yes, me too. I dye it too.
Can't see those white hairs.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
But so talking about, let me go back to the festival. So the festival will start at 2.
This year
at 2:00. And then will it have music from 2:00 on?
Well, we're going to start with the DJs. This year we have Carmencita, again, from Puerto Rico, Carmencita DJ. And we also have DJ Adrián Rivera, who's Cuban, and she's Puerto Rican. So we always try to balance it out. We don't want this to be a primarily Puerto Rican festival, which it is. Right. Really, but we also like to include everybody else. So we want to do Cuban, like this year we have last year we had a lot of Colombian influence in the festival. This year we have a Peruvian artist. His name is Juan Núñez. So, and also this year we have a lot of women in the festival, which makes me extremely happy. I want women to come. Any woman that wants to come and sing, we definitely give them an opportunity. We have Maidi La Grande, which is an amazing timba artist. Everybody knows I love timba. I'm a timbera. I love Cuban timba. I'm a huge fan of a lot of the artists here in Miami, como Timba Live, como como Maidi. Miami Girls Tumbao is also going to be with us today, this Saturday. It's una agrupación de mujeres nada más. Women's, dicen la agrupación femenina de Miami. They are amazing. So they're going to be with us. And then Juan Núñez, Frankie Ruiz Jr., who is incredible. I'm super excited about that.
Yeah.
We have her tonight with Frankie. And then one of my favorite singers of all time, Germán Olivera, who everybody, that is like super hardcore salsero knows who he is.
Yeah.
Y con la orquesta de Chino Núñez. So what else do we want? We have un banquete musical because it's gonna be. If I wasn't singing, I would be watching and I would be dancing and I would be having a great time. So for me, that's my that's where I como se dice, like my gauge as to if the event is good or not. If I get excited with the artists that I'm presenting and that we're presenting, then I know everybody else will get excited. So I am very excited.
Yeah, and it's a free event for everybody to come out, which is
it's free.
Even better. So everybody can come out free, and it's going to be at the Artspark at Young Circle, Hollywood, from 2 to 11. So everybody just Google that and you'll get right there. And if not, just listen for la bulla y la música que llega. Because we're loud. So
yes. And this year we have Don Q, which is the run from Puerto Rico. That's our main sponsor. And we also have a Medalla beer. So we're really excited because these are all Puerto Rican labels. We also have Juju Vodka, which is a new vodka that came out. And it's from New Zealand. It's an amazing vodka. So if you guys want to come and try all those drinks and everything, we also have amazing vendors. We have a Nicaraguan vendor. We have Puerto Rican food, of course. We have Cuban food. We have all kinds of stuff. We have gelato. We have waffles. We have all this stuff. So I'm really excited for people to, and I just want to thank everybody that's been calling me and texting me, asking me questions about the event. If I can get to everybody, I will. For me, it's like right now it's like crazy. But I want to thank the city of Hollywood and its specific and Cristina for doing all this work, because it's a lot of work. I don't do it by myself at all. The city has a huge team of people that put it on. Cristina and I have other people that help us. We have a team of 10 people that work with us. So we have publicists, we have video guys, sound people, so it's a lot of people. It's not just us.
Yeah. So. People don't understand. It looks awesome when you're there, and we appreciate everybody coming to support her and all the artists. But it's a lot of hours, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of worrying about, oh, this musician canceled, or he's sick, I got to get a replacement. Nobody knows all the behind scenes. And when you're dealing with an orchestra, let me just tell you, artists are not the easiest to deal with. Everybody has their little, everybody has their little vibe and little whatever there is, right? So you have to learn to deal with personalities and things like that, and get everybody to mesh together. And and she's just blinking because she knows, I know. So
no voy a decir nada.
No puede decir nada, porque si empieza el bochinche, como dice.
Yeah. So, no, but you know what, Alida, for me, I feel like this festival has made me grow a lot as a person, and I try to understand everybody's view of what's happening. So I've become a lot more patient person and much more tranquila, because to deal with all this, you have to be very calm.
Yeah.
And you do things right the first time, because if you do it wrong, then después se forma un arroz con mango, and you're like,
that's what I always say.
Yes, it's not.
And for our Americans, arroz con mango is like rice with mango. Well, we say that because it's like a mix. Like, when you're doing something and it's just a mess, what do you call it? Like a mess. So we just say arroz con mango, like just put all that together. It's all mushy.
It gets, and then it's like a como los dominos, like this. Then one thing is messed up, then everything messes up, and then you're like, oh God, I'm in the weeds, and then what happens? So we try to start from the best place possible and then move forward. So I want to thank Cristina, because she's working very hard right now. She's out at the park while I'm here doing interviews, picking up artists, and doing the rehearsal tonight. So, it's a team effort.
I can imagine it is, but you're standing up, you're doing it, and we support you as always. I'm here for you, and we're gonna do another interview when you come to the studio and everything like that. And who knows what else we're gonna do together. So
yes, I would love to. We have to. Let me get through this.
Oh yeah, let's get through all this. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
And you and JC are definitely most welcome to come by and let us know if you're coming. Super excited. I'm crossing my fingers that nothing goes wrong.
No, and we live in the best place right now. The weather is absolutely phenomenal. And everybody who doesn't live in Florida, I'm sorry, it is hot already. It's summer. We don't have
Yes.
spring. I put spring the other day and it was 84 degrees the first day of spring in Florida. So that's how we are. So
Yes, we were
live
out at
in
the park earlier because Fabiola got here from Puerto Rico, and it was perfect weather. Saturday we're supposed to have perfect weather, and Cristina is to be commended for that, because when they asked us 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, when do you guys want to do it? Like what day do you want to do it? What date? And she looked at the almanac, the weather almanac, and she goes, I think the best date is in April, the second week of April, second Saturday of April. And I was like, okay, sure, let's do it. So I didn't even think, like, see, that's why a team, which I think of, she doesn't think of, and like that. So I'm blessed to have her as my partner in crime. Yeah.
Well, next time we'll have to have Cristina on here too, so she can say a couple of words. And but thank you, and thank your whole team, and we'll see you on Saturday. We got to do some pictures and see what's going on. All right.
¿Cuándo sale la entrevista?
I want to do it later today, so that way.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit it. Yeah.
So
I'll tag you on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll put all your information on there so you can reach Melina and hire her for your next event.
Yes, of course.
And then later on we'll talk about our I have a new foundation, so I think it'll be perfect for you. Is Mujeres en Paz. Arlene G started it. She's also a singer, salsera. And it's for women in the music industry that have been harassed, have been going through any kind of things. And girl, you don't talk about it, but the things that, yes, exactly. So I'm joining her forces with her for this foundation to really support the women in the industry, to get, to go through it and not be retaliated against, dealing with music producers, dealing with just people in general. There's a lot of harassment. People don't understand. It still happens as women. We get hit on all the time, and it's not nice. Men don't understand. No, it's not nice. I mean, you can compliment a woman and say, you're beautiful, you look nice today. Thank you very much. But when you continue and it becomes a harassment or a constant, that you're emotionally now spent and you are uncomfortable. Once a woman feels uncomfortable, I've been through that. Something else.
Yes, I've been through that. Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that on the next time when Arlene will be here in a couple of weeks, and then I'll have you come in and we'll have everybody and we'll have a nice discussion, us ladies.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's very difficult to navigate that subject, but I feel like if you act a certain way, it tends to be, not all the time, but it tends to be positive and tries to teach a man how to treat you. So I do a balance.
The little magic act. I know it's hard because of our culture too. We deal with Latino men most of the time. They're very macho. There's a different culture and different mindset. So it's like, how do we retrain them, right?
Yes.
That's why I do like the podcast. I do that to help other people to kind of open their minds and learn a different way and be a better person.
I don't know. I feel like they're getting better. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel maybe it's just because I've grown a lot, and I'm kind of in a position of not power, but a position of more elevatedness. I guess that's what you would call it. Not really power, because I don't think that way, but I have proven myself a lot. So I think that men respect me more now. That's what I think. So they look at me and they're like, oh, wow, cool. Look at all the stuff she's doing. But the ¿cómo se dice? The voyage or the path has been very difficult, because at many times it hasn't been like that.
Right. So, exactly. And that's what I want to touch on, is that path and in the music industry, and we don't have anything out there for us women in the Latin music industry.
That's true.
There's a lot of artists. I see artists all the time. I mean, around here in South Florida, there are artists coming out of every corner. There's so many that we don't even realize.
So come every day.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and there's a lot of young women that want to get in the industry, and then they're
Yes.
scared, they don't know what to do. So,
Not easy.
maybe, yeah, no,
Mhm.
it's not easy. So hopefully we'll join forces, and us women can help and mentor other women out there in the
I
music
would
world.
love to do that. Yes,
You know,
absolutely.
that's
Count
my
on me.
vision. That's my vision on that. So,
That's a
but
great vision. It's needed. It's needed because us women need to help each other understand and navigate. And I wish I would have had. I did have a lot of good friends, and my family, my grandmother, my mom. I have a very good base de gente, de amigas. Like people like yourself as well, que apoyan y saben. But a lot of people don't have that. So it's a
yeah.
great thing what you're doing. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you. Well,
Thank
Melina, sigue la rumba con la salsa y lo vemos el sábado.